Everybody going out there today, man. In today's video, we're going to be touching base on negative people, man. Negative people bring out negative energy. And, you know, negative energy can lead to depression, you know, with a lot of anxiety and stuff like that. So, for 2019, we're going to talk about eliminating negative people. You know, negative people have a lot of negative energy. I just don't like them around me. You know, the more you stay away from negative people, your life is gonna be so much happier. You can't even imagine like how more pleasant your day is gonna be. You know, like if you have negative people in your life, like your family members, they might be the number one. When it comes to this category of being negative, they might be the number one people on the list. You know, like, say you want to go into business for yourself and you ask your family member for their support or just your strength. Sometimes you like to get that push from people. And all you hear is negativity why you shouldn't do it. Stuff like that, you know? That's the number one people that want to give you that negative energy. You gotta stay away from that. And I'm not saying there's no way you can get rid of your money, but the more you stop listening to negative people, your life is gonna be so much happier. You know, you're gonna have a beautiful life. Eliminate.
What's going on? Check in.
The next type of people that's negative, that's in your life, it's your husband, wife, or your partner. Believe it or not, this could be a big strain.
Waiting on some people to jump up in here.
Stress issue on you. You know, like if it gets to the point where you need to get a divorce just for your life to be happier, or if you have a partner, then you need a separation just to be a happier person. Well, guess what? You gotta do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, it's your life. You gotta live it up to the fullest. You know what I'm saying?
Check in. Share me out.
Can't let people bring you down.
Share me out.
It's gonna bring you down.
We're waiting for some people to get up in here, man.
The next people I'm gonna get into is your coworkers. Like a lot of people despise going to work because they have some nasty coworkers that they just don't like working with.
BD, you know, what's going on?
A lot of people have nasty bosses also that they just don't like. I mean, their energy is just...
I'm just watching this video, this 1-year-old video that I shot in I was in Georgia.
A lot of people,
I was up there in Brunsville, Georgia.
Overall, where you can be the happiest person in the world, but as soon as you step foot in that office or wherever you work, as soon as you step foot there, like it's downhill from there. No matter how you're feeling, your day is just gonna be negative.
Yep, that was when I had me a
you guys gotta start.
That was when I had me a good old haircut. Now my hair looking crazy.
Start jotting down all the things that make you feel
yeah, man. But
all the things that
big ups to everybody, man. That's
start doing your best
gonna
to eliminate.
Big ups to everybody that's out there right now, man. Big ups to everybody that's on the road right now, pushing and working and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're just here chilling, man, holding it down. Soji was popping, you know? But yo, so you know, in these crazy times, right? You know, I always keep a positive mind frame, always keep a positive attitude. And a lot of people always want to know, like, yo, how you stay so positive, yo? Yeah, I feel you, soldier. Still in California. People want to know, yo, how you stay so positive? You know what I tell them? I'm like, yo, we got life, yo. We got life. Wake up every day. We got food to eat. You know what I mean? We wake up in the morning, we breathe the fresh air. You know what I mean? Oh, the loads are cheap right now? Oh, so now they trying to take advantage. That's messed up, bro. You know what I mean? So my thing is, sometimes you gotta look at the brighter side in life, man, you know? I mean, so much people, they wake up and they just dwell on the negative things, man. And they dwell about what's wrong. You know, they worry about everything that's wrong. But nobody never, like, wake up and, like, think about everything that they got going on that's good. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that we got going on that's good, man, you know? Like, sometimes we want to be in somebody else's shoe, but guess what? It's a million people that want to be in your shoe right now. You feel me? So, the situation that you got going on is not that bad, peoples. You know what I mean? We just out here, you know what I mean? And we got to give God thanks for life. You know what I mean? We got to give God thanks for everything we got, man. You know? Like, thankful, y'all. You know what I mean? We came from, you know, a lot of us, I came from Jamaica, man. And where I was born, it was rough. I'm talking about most of my close friends that I grew up with. The close friends that I grew up with, I'm going to be serious with y'all for a second. It was like, say it was like 8 of us, like out of that group right there, 6 people died, y'all. 6 people is no longer here out of all of us that grew up together, that used to run and play together. You know what I mean? People just got caught up in the game and they lost their life, you know, being in the streets. So, you know, like every day, you know what I'm saying? I give God thanks because I'm still here. So why should I complain? You know what I mean? Just because right now I probably can't go where I want to go right now. I can't move how I want to move right now. I can't groove how I want to groove right now. At the end of the day, I still got life. I got my family in the house. You know what I'm saying? You got your family. You know what I mean? So sometimes you just got to make the best of it, man, you know? At the end of the day, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Just like I heard Ellen DeGeneres, she said that she feel like she's in jail being quarantined in her $27 million home. If that's jail, I mean, you can take me there anytime, Ellen. You know what I mean? Trust me, you don't know what jail feels like. You know, a lot of people in jail, you know, they going through it right now. A lot of people, they can't get no mask. All them prisoners in Ohio, you know, some of them are dying in jail, man. So you guys got to realize that, you know what I mean, the position that we're in, at the end of the day, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, so many people, man, they wake up every day and complain, man. They complain about this. They complain about that. You got truckers crying. You got brokers crying about the money that they're trying to pay the owner-operators, man, trying to rip us off. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're all crooks anyway. You know what I mean? So we just got to keep it pushing, man, you know? You got dispatchers whining because you don't want to go to a certain places. I bet they can't get in the truck and even drive for an hour. You know what I mean? And people don't appreciate life, man. People do not appreciate the process, you know? Oh, for real, Soldier? Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, them streets wasn't, them streets, I'm telling you, man, like, most of my friends, most of my friends, is gone, like, gone, and I never see them again, never. I never see them again, like, you know what I mean, like, never. Like, just imagine, it's not like, and it's not like they died yesterday. I'm talking about young, You know what I mean? Like, I'll never see them again, I can't get back, that childhood memory, you know what I mean? When we used to go outside, run around and play all day and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So sometimes when I sit back, man, and I hear people like crying and complaining about over the road, complaining about local. You got people like crying about stupid things, man. You know what I mean? Like, to me, a lot of people, yo, they just don't appreciate life. You know what I mean? They don't appreciate life, man, you know? Like, God sacrificed Jesus to make us right here, right now, make us all happy. You know what I mean? Like right now, my wife is in the kitchen. She cooking up some steak. She cooking up some potato casserole. You know what I mean? Some macaroni and cheese. You know what I mean? That's life, man. That's love. You know, you gotta enjoy the life you live. You know what I mean? You gotta love the life you live and live the life that you love. You know what I mean? So many people, they wake up every day and all they do is hate. They spread this hatred. You know what I mean? And that's what's going on in the world right now. You know what I mean? That biological hatred that's going on. That's what's killing people. You know what I mean? People's killing people. You know what I mean? One of the worst, what's worse than that virus that's going on right now is people. That's what's worse than the virus. People killing people. That's the number one killing in the world, man. Worse than any animals, worse than any sharks, any alligator, any machine guns, AK. It's people, man. That's the worst thing ever came on this earth, man. People are so hateful. You know what I mean? People are grudgeful. You know what I mean? People are envious. You know what I mean? People are for real, man. We gotta pray for the country, yo. We gotta pray for a better day. You know what I mean? We gotta pray for things to go back the same way. You know what I mean? We gotta pray for the people that wake up and hate every day. You know, we gotta pray for the people so they can have more love in their heart. You know what I mean? We gotta pray for the from them dudes out there that, you know, stop molesting these little kids, stop molesting these little girls. You know, these little girls are innocent. Leave them alone. Let them go to school. You know, we gotta pray for these little boys, man. We gotta pray for these these church members, man, that the pastor taking advantage of them, man. You got pastors in church, they taking advantage of little boys and girls, and you got people, they looking up to these pastors, thinking that they're supposed to be leaders in their community, but at the end of the day, most of them is doing wrong, man. They're not doing right by God. You know what I mean? Because feel like they're entitled, they think they can stay up in church and do what they want, but yet still the church members is paying for their bands, paying for their house, paying for everything, man. You know what I mean? Like, he say, pray for my pockets. For real, man. Yeah, most people, yo, Soldier, for real. Like, most people don't know what hard life is, yo. Soldier, you remember drinking sugar and water, yo? Yo, Soldier, you remember drinking sugar and water? That was our drink, man. When we had our Sunday dinner, we had to drink sugar and water. You know what I mean? If we were having a good week, you know what I mean? If our family made money this week, we were having a good week, we probably got some syrup and we mixed the syrup with water. You know what I mean? And Sundays, man, I mean, that's when we used to get the rice and peas, the good meal for the week. But for the most part in the week, we ate a lot of bullet and pear. You know what I mean? Bread and butter. You know what I mean? Like, life wasn't always so easy, man. It was rough, man, you know? Growing up in the ghetto is not easy, man. Growing up in the streets, it's not easy. You know what I mean? It's not easy, man, growing up in a place where, you know, you don't know where the next dollar is coming from, you know? But you got people out here. You say you might get Kool-Aid if you're balling, you know? But you got people out here, man, that's that just don't appreciate the process, man. You know, they don't a lot of young kids nowadays, they don't understand what their parents been through to get them where they are today. You know what I mean? A lot of kids nowadays, they don't know what their parents been through to buy them that car that they want, to put them in that college that they want to go. They really don't know what their parents been through. They think what we get is easy. They think it's easy to get up and go to work every day, unload this damn truck. You know what I mean? A lot of people think it's easy for you guys to stay out there on the road and drive 600 miles and make a delivery. You got a headache you got a headache, right? But you still gotta turn around, go pick up a load. Cause if you don't pick up that load on Friday, you're not gonna get that big load over the weekend, man. You know what I mean? We gotta sacrifice. You know what I mean? Jay, what's going on, man? Today I had 833 cases. Yeah, you're right about that, BD. You gotta sacrifice, man. You know? Yeah. Yeah, Soldier. Yo, when you had the sugar and water and you put the lime in it, man, you know you hit on something, man. But I'm telling you, man, those days back then, them the best days of my life, because those days right there, they made me the man I am today. You know what I mean? I remember those hard times. Yeah, I had an easy route. I did Whole Foods today. I remember those days, man. Those days teach me that I don't want to be hungry again, yo. You know what I mean? I don't want to be hungry. I don't want my kids to be hungry. I want to be able to eat what I want to eat whenever I want to eat it. I want to be able to have things, man. I want to be able to leave my kids something in this world, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to go back to those days, man. Even though I love those days, I cherish those days. Those days paved me into being the person I am. So a lot of people want to know how I stay so positive. That's how I stay so positive, man. You know what I mean? Oh, BD, you said you can't sub to anyone? What? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's how I stay so positive, man. Because, yo, you know, positive energy, man. That's what I'm all about, man. I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to tell you another reason I stay positive, man. Because, like, I'm like a, what you call it? I'm like the calmest person in the world, right? But like I seen myself when I'm not calm, right? And when I'm not calm, when somebody get me out of my element, like if somebody get me upset, I just don't like that person. So that's why I try to stay so positive, because like it's like I don't even know how to explain it, yo. You know what I mean? Like over the years, it's like I had to work on my anger, and I finally got it to where I'm just like so mellow and so positive that I won't allow nobody to get me upset. You know what I mean? I won't allow nobody to get me out of my positive mind frame, because I'm telling you, once I lose that, man, like I don't know, like I just don't know, you know, like seriously, man. I had to back in the days I had to check myself, man, because like I used to get angry for everything, man, and like used to want to fight and stuff like that. And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, it's not even worth it, yo. You know, when you start having kids and stuff like that, and you realize that, you know, you want to be here for your kids, you want to see them graduate, you want to see them get married, you want to see them do things in life, man. You realize that life is more important than you. You know, you bring somebody to this earth now, so now you're not just living for yourself. So you got to make wiser decisions. If somebody pisses you off, instead of punching them in the mouth, sometimes you got to think about the repercussion. You know what I mean? Because you can easily, like, somebody piss you off, you can easily, like, punch them in the mouth, and you'll feel so good. Yeah, that feels so good. But then you got to think about them pressing charges. You got to think about getting arrested, that whole thing about getting bailed out and stuff like that. So I had to check myself. I had to check my anger. You know what I mean? I had to put down the 9, and I had to pick up my CDL. You know what I mean? And I had to start doing the right thing in life, man. And now I'm just so mellow, man. You know? And now I'm mellow, man. You know? And I didn't need no counseling. Thank God I didn't need no counseling. I did, like, I can say it's like self-counseling. I can kind of say, I can put it on my kids. I put it on my kids. They kind of give me that self-counseling when I start realizing that, you know, I need to be here, man. I got to be here. I got to be tuned in. I got to be, like, locked in. Jamarcus in the building. What's going on? I got to be locked in for my kids, man. So nowadays, guys, you can't make no rational decision. You know what I mean? Especially, like, you know, all the fellas that's in a relationship. Like, you might be in a relationship, and, like, sometimes these women, women talk a lot, and women will get under your skin, right? So sometimes they get under your skin so much that, you lose your mind. And when you lose your mind, what happens is you want to raise your hand and stuff like that. And you might make a mistake and put your hands on a woman. Man, before you do that, just walk away, bro. Do not argue with these women. They'll sit there, they'll argue all day. Um, that's their number one trait, is to argue, get under your skin. You know what I'm saying? Tell you things that they don't mean. You know what I'm saying? Because if they really didn't love you, they wouldn't be there. They're gonna call you everything that's worse in the world. You gotta be the bigger person and just walk away. You know what I mean? Walk away. Don't make that mistake. Putting your hands on a woman. You know what I mean? You gotta stay positive. You gotta understand that a woman are sensitive. They gonna do that silly stuff. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that you gotta train your mind to be bigger than. You gotta be bigger than some people. A lot of people out there, man, they're going to test you. They're going to test your patience. They're going to push you. You know what I mean? People going to test your CDL on the road. Even over the road, people going to test your license. It's going to be people that's literally going to cut you off. People going to slow down in front of your truck, hoping you can hit them. You know what I mean? You got to be patient. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. You know what I mean? So, like, you got to stay positive, man. You got to do everything in your power just to stay positive. You know what I mean? Because that positive energy is contagious. You know what I'm saying? Like, the positive energy is so contagious. Even people that hate you, they're going to learn how to respect you. You know what I mean? And the problem with positive energy is that negative energy is also contagious. So if you like to hang around that negative stuff, you know what I mean, it's going to rub off on you. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of truck drivers, they look at trucking so negative. You never hear them talking about nothing positive about trucking. Everything's about negative this, negative that. Everything they talk about is so negative, man. They talk about local negative. They talk about over-the-road negative. They talk about owner-operator negative. You got truck drivers talking about things that they never experienced or they never been through, but they're just running their mouth on things. You got truck drivers on YouTube talking about companies that they never worked for, and they just like looking for numbers. They trying to look for another dollar. You know what I mean? You got truck drivers on YouTube that's like, they're trying to hustle drivers to help them. I don't got no problem with that. Everybody trying to make money, but you know what I mean? Like, people got to understand the difference between that damn Blue Jay, man. He tripping, man. People got to understand the difference between somebody that's trying to help you and somebody that's just here for $1, man. We can all get $1, you know what I mean? But, like, is money really all that it is cracked up to be? You know what I mean? But in these times like this right now, I know it's hard for a lot of people out there to keep that positive mind, because times are hard, the bills are piling up, the checks ain't rolling in that much, unemployment is backed up, maybe your furlough check is not enough to pay your bills, maybe your wife is not working, maybe your husband is not working, you know what I mean? The kids eat a lot. You kids eat a lot. I'm telling you, you kids eat a lot. You know what I mean? The kids eat a lot. You know what I mean? So in these times right now, we got all the reason in the world to be negative, man. But, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, look at the bright side. You got life. You feel me? You're not going to get kicked out of the house. You're not going to get evicted. Guys, yeah, you're right about that. I was just talking about those pastors, man. I was just talking about those pastors, bro. I don't know if you was in here, but a lot of pastors out there, man, they're not real, Like, they're all about the money, man. I seen it with my own eyes. I've been in church where I seen a pastor literally begging for money, man. Back in the days, paying your tithes used to be kind of optionary. Nowadays, man, it's like you go to church, you getting jacked up to pay. You know what I mean? You probably get jumped if you don't pay that tithe before you leave church. Like, they're not playing. You know what I mean? And I understand like some full-time pastors, they need help paying for the church, and they need help paying for the light bill and the congregation, and this and this and that. But you got some pastors that they just take it overboard, man. Right now, all them big churches out there, you know what I mean? They should be trying to do something right now for the people in the community. Yes, guys, you're right about that, man. Definitely, definitely, definitely. You know what I mean? It's up to us, man, to live together. That's the number one problem with people, man. A lot of people don't live together and live good together. A lot of people they're like divided. You know, a lot of people they don't believe in love. They don't believe in loving their brothers and their sisters. You know what I mean? They're so like their heart got so much hatred in it. You know what I mean? They see like a lot of people see color. I don't see color. I see everybody as one, but a lot of people they can't see it that way. You know what I mean? Like for instance, like when I go to work, like you can see it in your workplace. You go to work, right? And you're gonna see all the Spanish people in one section. Then you're gonna see all the brothers in one section, all the Jamaicans in one section, and everybody's so sectioned off. And like me, I'm not in no section. I don't join none of the section. I'm like all over the place, talking to people and stuff like that, because I can't allow myself to be in a group, because I'm bigger than that group. Because the group, to me, when people group themselves up like that, they're closed-minded. You know what I mean? They gotta. I understand that people that relate just relate better, but you know what I'm saying? People gotta understand that at the end of the day, we're all one. You know what I'm saying? We're all connected. You know what I mean? We all believe the same, yo. Like, cut your wrist right now, but don't cut your wrist. You know what I mean? But just if your wrist was, if you cut right now, everybody's bleeding red, man. If you guys see somebody bleeding purple or yellow or some weird type of color, just start taking off and running. Like everybody's supposed to be bleeding red. You know what I mean? That's what we are, man. We're one big family. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're one big family. We're one big army. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta surround yourself with positive people that want to be like you. You got some people. Everybody got some people in their life right now that is negative. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got some people in their life right now that's full of hatred. You got people in your life right now that don't want you to see you get ahead. You got people in your life right now that don't even want you to eat a slice of bread. They want you to just end up dead. You got those people in your life right now. Like, sit back and check yourself. Everybody in here got some wrong people in their life right now. I realize that, and I eliminate people out of my life that didn't meant me no good. You know what I mean? And right now, ever since I did that, you know, my life been on a positive roll, positive track. You know what I mean? I'm not even back, you know. And upwards, man, upwards I'm going. You know, backwards I'm not going, man, you know. And we just gotta keep that positive mind frame going, you know. And positive people think alike, man, you know. And that's why with my YouTube channel, I don't even edit. I don't like do all that extraness. I just turn on the camera and I keep it real. And by me keeping it real, you know, oh yes, guys, I don't believe in fear. You know what I mean? I don't believe in fear. I have no fear. For real. Like, I believe in that 100%. That people nowadays, the thing I don't understand about people nowadays, man, everybody's so big and bad, but now everybody have so much fear. The number one problem with people, everybody's worrying about dying, but nobody's worrying about living. You know what I mean? Everybody's talking about dying, but nobody's talking about living. Like, who worry about living? Yo, we want to live. You know what I mean? Everybody's focused on dying. Who want to focus on living? You know what I mean? I'm focused on living my life, live your life to the best. that you could wake up every day and do good. You know what I mean? Plant a tree, be free. You know what I mean? Plant a tree, watch that tree grow. You know what I mean? Nice flow. I know. I might say that, and to me, that might go over a lot of y'all head. But trust me, if you never plant a tree in your life, or you never planted something, like try that. You know, that's gonna go over a lot of y'all head, and I understand. You know what I mean? Sometimes I try to like. Sometimes I try to like break it down, but I really don't know how to break that one down, honestly. You know. Yo, moderators, I'll be right back. Right back. I gotta get my charger. I'll be right back. Yeah, we up in here, man. You know, the other day, right? I did a video. I'm gonna try to pull up the video for you guys. You know, I'm gonna try to pull up a video for you guys real quick. The other day, I did a video, cause you guys know I'm doing some cooking videos now, right? And I made a video of some curry crabs, right? And believe me, people, I'm gonna show you guys a message right now, right? And now I'm gonna show y'all the message. My internet acting up, but I gotta show you guys this message I got from somebody. You know what I mean? And he was right about the message, but the thing I don't understand is the thing I don't understand sometimes is like, I just don't understand, like, when people trying to do good in this life, it's like people don't want to look at the good. People only want to look at the bad. You know, people nowadays, they're so judgmental, man. You know what I mean? So judgmental. I want to show y'all this video, man. I want to show y'all this. Hold on, let me check my I want y'all to read this message. Hold on. Hold up. Come on, man. What's going on with my internet? Shout out to everybody that's up in here, man. Hope y'all doing good today. Hope y'all having a good day. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody for jumping in. If anybody got any topics, I ran my mouth enough. Anybody got any topic, feel free to talk about what you want to talk about. If it's something you want to discuss, you know, feel free. But I need to show y'all something. Once I get my internet up rolling. And my internet is not working. I don't know what's going on. See that negative, that negative energy is lurking. That negative energy is lurking, people. I mean, my internet been good all this time, and all of a sudden it don't want to work. It don't want to connect. I don't know what's going on. But basically, I did a video the other day with showing how I make snow crab legs. Not snow crab legs, but how I make curry crab, right? And you guys know that a lot of people don't believe in eating crab because crab is one of those it's actually in the Bible verse, you know what I mean, that crab is one of those meat crustaceans that, you know what I'm saying, we're not supposed to consume along with pig, right? And somebody came in my message and they called me out on that, which, you know what I mean, I accepted the call out. I gave them a thumbs up. I'm trying to look for the video so I can show you guys, you know what I mean. But I'm like, sometimes I'll be sitting back and I'll be thinking, I'm like, yo, people, they just sit back, man, and wait for people to make a mistake and just attack them. And that's how a lot of pastors are, man. They sit back, they wait for people to make a mistake or whatever, and they attack them. You know what I mean? They look for people weakness and stuff like that. They don't want to enlight the brightness, you know what I mean? Like, I motivate so much people to get into trucking. Like, why you don't call me out for that? You know what I mean? I got a lot of people to get their CDL. Why you don't call me out for that? I got a lot of people to get a job. Why you don't call me out for that? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So you can't really worry about people, what people do and what people say. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, people just got a lot of hatred in them, man. You know what I mean? Don't let no man judge you, you know? Don't let a man judge you. If you feel like you're doing right, keep on doing your right. You know what I mean? You gotta live within yourself, man, you know? As long as you live righteous, then you're gonna know that you're gonna be alright. You know? And for some reason, my internet not working, so I ain't gonna be able to pull up that video. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was talking about what we were talking about earlier is you know what I mean? You need that positive energy, man. You need to keep a positive energy. I know it's rough right now. Times is hard. It's rough. I ain't even gonna lie. It's rough right now, man. I'm working 20 hours. I'm working almost 30 hours less than I normally work every week right now. But I'm not complaining because there's people out there that's not working. You know what I mean? There's people out there that got laid off. A lot of corporate people got laid off. You know, a lot of truck drivers got laid off. A lot of people out there got laid off. A lot of small businesses, they're not going to be able to open. You know, like, not all of these small businesses is going to get the bailout like people think. You know what I mean? Most of them are, but some of these small business, they're not going to be able to get a bailout. So at the end of the day, we're in the same boat. We're in the same position. People just need to appreciate what they got and stop worrying about what they don't have. You know what I mean? That's the problem with people nowadays, man. They just Island trucker, what's going on? You say Flying J look like a Landstar Terminal? What? That's crazy, bro. So all the Landstar truckers are parked over there. Yo, somebody told me that it was eventually gonna trickle down with the over the road trucks. They said what's gonna happen is when this just started, everybody's gonna be busy, but then it's gonna take time and trickle down for it to be slow. Cause you gotta understand, a lot of these plants are closed. A lot of these people, they can't come out, so a lot of places are not shipping. You know what I mean? Who's busy right now is those companies that have their own freight. Those are the companies that's busy right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and like companies like Walmart is busy right now, Costco. CD, what's going on? Yeah, they gotta haul van if they want to survive. They gotta haul van, man, because I can't imagine a lot of work for flatbed right now. You know, I can't imagine a lot of work for flatbed right now. But talking about that, man, we're supposed to be on a lockdown in Florida, right? And as a truck driver, we notice things and we notice the traffic pattern. Oh, you running the road, CD? And I'm gonna tell you right now, the traffic to me in the morning has got more busier than it ever was to me. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, aren't these people supposed to be like stay-at-home order? Like, why can't people in Florida just like follow direction, man? You got people going east, people going west, people going north, people going south. You know what I mean? People just all about. You know what I mean? People going to get coffee. People going to Home Depot to work on their lawn. Yo, people's doing everything they possibly could right now. And we supposed to be staying at home so we can get over this thing, man. But yo. And it's like people going to the grocery store every 2 days. Like, why can't you go to the grocery store and buy food to last you for 2 weeks? The problem is the majority of people, they can't cook a meal. So what happened is they go to the grocery store just to buy them a quick fix. You know what I mean? To make them a little sandwich, a little this, a little that. That minute rice, stuff like that. They probably get some chicken breasts, put on the stove, turn it. A lot of people can't really get down and cook. So they say ain't no quarantine, man. We got 7 people up in the building right now, man. It's man, people need to pay attention, man. People need to let's get together, do this thing right, so we can get back to normal, man. It will never be the way it used to be, because from now on, we just got to take precaution in this lifetime. There's a lot of things that's going to happen. I worry about what's coming next, what they're going to try to hit us with next. You know what I mean? So it's never going to be like how it used to be. But we just got to do what we got to do, man, Like right now, everybody in Jamaica, they're on lockdown. All the stores got to close by 8. My dad, he got a grocery store in Jamaica. He got to close it by 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? You say people do what they want until that when that martial law come, man, People got to tighten up when that martial law come. They definitely got to tighten up, man. Yeah, but my dad, he got a grocery store in Jamaica, so they got to close by 8, He's still working. He's in the food business is a good business, man. People got to eat. You know what I mean? I might put some money into his business, man, Expand it, take it over one day. You know what I mean? The only thing is that I just don't like the area that it's in. You know what I mean? But the food business, you can't go wrong with food. You can't go wrong with opening a restaurant. You can't go wrong with working for a trucking company that deliver to grocery store. Like, you know, the Walmarts, the Publixes, the CNS warehouse, the Costco's, you know, Dollar General, Family Dollar. You know, all the stores that people need their needs every day. Oh, you having second thoughts about going local? Man, if you're having second thoughts about going local, man, stay over the road, man, or maybe try to be an owner operator, man. You don't got nothing to lose, CD. You know what I mean? Stay out there, stack your bread, and try to be an owner op, man. That's if you like it out there on the road. You know what I mean? If you like it. But we out here, man. Everybody out there, man, just do what y'all gotta do to stay safe. You know what I mean? We got 8 people in the building right now, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up for me. You know? We just out here, man, chilling. So far I worked 3 days this week. I worked 3 days last week, so if I work another day this week, that'll be a bonus for me. I don't know if I'm working yet. I still got my fingers crossed. You know what I mean? But we out here doing what we gotta do. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Nah, man, just stay over the road until everything is all good. You know what I mean? Stay over the road until everything is all good. Yo, when this is all said and done, like US Food, we're gonna be busy. We're gonna be really busy because there's a lot of things gonna be popping that I can't talk about right now. But a lot of things are gonna be popping off, man. You know, we're gonna be busier than ever. So if y'all looking for a food service company to come to, this is the place to be. You know, pay good, the benefits is good, everybody's cool. We deliver to hotels and schools. You know, we deliver to pizza places, small mom and pop restaurants. We deliver just about everywhere, man. You know, right now I'm doing Whole Foods and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole bunch of things you can do with US Foods. You can pull doubles. You can work overnight. You can work in the yard. You can work as a security guard. Not for US Foods though. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of things you can do with US Foods, man. You know. Oh, you say if I know if US Foods got LTL position, you got to go on the careers. Go on the career on US Food careers because they got over the road. They have over the road positions, but it's more like a backhaul where you but it's nowhere close to Florida though. Where at least I don't know. You got to go on the career board and look, because I seen them with position. Gonna be honest with you, like I think if US Food have an over the road position down where I'm at, I'll take that position. You know what I mean? Because for one, you're working for a company, you're getting paid good, and you're traveling, so you're not getting bored. You know what I mean? Mike, what's going on, man? Oh, you said, ask the question again, Mike. What were you talking about? You know what I mean? So you guys got to go on a career, on the US Food careers, and just look, man. They got, I know now is not the right time because obviously we're all affected by this craziness that's going on. But I'm saying when we get through this, it's gonna be bumping. We're gonna be bumping. You know what I mean? Trust me. And one thing that I'm gonna do different when we start working again is I'm gonna give up the 6 days, man. I'm going back to 5 days. Like, maybe I'm just saying that because been home and I've been getting lazy. But I just don't have that 6-day in me no more, man. I just want to be home, do my 5 days and come home, man. You know, we got 8 people in the building. Y'all hit that thumbs up for me. We just here, man, chopping it up. Hit that thumbs up. Let me try to get some more people in here before that hour mark. You know what I mean? Like, I think they said, like, when you're doing a live, the more people hit the thumbs up, the more people get the notification. You know what I mean? So that's how that works. That's why lately my live's been getting like more people. You know, because like a lot of people have been hitting the thumbs up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that been kind of helping me out. You know, and that been helping my channel grow too. You know what I mean? Even though my channel grows slow, it's been like steady growing, You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that, no, so. But I'm telling you. Oh, Mike, you said everywhere? Okay, Mike, let me rephrase that. My division, I think the whole Florida division. I'm talking about like Florida, because I know what's going on in Florida. You know? I'm talking about the Florida division, because I know what goes on in Florida, because, you know, all the management is connected in Florida, so everybody talk. You know what I mean? I hear things that's going to go on. I hear things that's going to pop off. So I know that us down here in Florida, we going to be busy. When this is all said and done, it might be a month or two ripple effect, because, you know, a lot of people got to get up going. People got to start making money again, stuff like that. A lot of people, they're going to be rushing the clubs, rushing the restaurants. People going to go to restaurants and eat like crazy. Like, I can't wait for this thing to go. Yo, when this thing is over, I'm going to go to Texas, Brazil, and I'm going to spend like $200. But it's all you can eat, though, so I'm not going to spend $200. But I'm going to go to Texas Day, Brazil, and they're going to have to kick me out, because I'm going to eat everything. And if y'all never been to Texas Day, Brazil, man, y'all need to go when this thing is over. They got all type of meat you can think about, man. You know what I mean? You gonna eat so much meat, you probably end up getting gout. You know? A lot of people can't wait to go again. Like, a lot of people, they just want to get out, man, you know? Get out in these streets. But we're going to be in good shape, man, when this thing is all said and done, man. Like right now. OCD, you said that's what you told your lady? You know? Yeah, man, I can't, but, I mean, I don't really go out to restaurants that much, but I do like Texas Day, Brazil, because it's like, to me, it's like you're eating like real food, like real meat, you know what I mean? Like, no cutting, no corners. They like filet mignon, they got the lamb, they got some good meat selection, man, and they got a good salad bar, you know what I mean? And man, you just eat all the meat you want until you tap out. Like, you pay one price and you eat all the meat you want. You gotta literally tap out, because they give you like a little circle card, and when you get tired of eating, you gotta turn that card over to red, and that tell them that to stop. Don't bring no more meat to your counter. I'm telling you. Anybody in here ever been there? You know what I'm talking about? We got 10 people in the building, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up for me. Where y'all representing from, man? I know we got Mike from the Midwest up in the building right now. You know what I mean? Where y'all representing? I know we got Island Trucker. He represents Florida. He represents Virginia. You know what I mean? We got Soji up in here. He representing Florida. You know what I mean? Representing Jamaica. Island Trucker representing Jamaica. You know I represent Jamaica all day. You know? We don't play. Arthur, what's going on, man? Everything good? We got Arthur up in the building representing California. California in the house, stand up. You know? DeMarcus, Louisiana. Yeah, man, I feel bad for what's going on in Louisiana, man. You know, Lewis, what's going on, man? We got CD from North Carolina up in the building. You know what I mean? Yeah, check in, rep your state, man. And rep your hometown. We got Keith from St. Louis. You know? Keith from St. Louis up in the building, man, you know? Like, you know, a lot of people, they want to travel, right? They want to go to different islands and stuff, right? But my first advice that I like to tell people is wherever you live, Lewis, Houston in the building, wherever you live, you got to get to know your state, man. Explore your state first, then get out. There's so much things to do in your own state. It'll be like crazy. You know, it's so much things to do in your state. Like, while I'm trying to go to a million other places, you got a million people trying to come to Florida. You know what I mean? Like, people in Florida, it's people where I live right now that don't even go to South Beach, don't even go to Disney World. You got people from all over the world trying to come to Disney World. You know what I mean? Explore your state. You know what I mean? Like, explore your state, know your state, and then get out, man. You got some people, they don't know nowhere in their state. They don't know nothing. You got some people in Houston, they never even been to San Antonio. They never been to Laredo. They never even been to damn Dallas. They just stay in Houston. They don't try to go nowhere in their state. You got to know your state, learn your state, you know what I mean? If you live in North Carolina, you know what I mean? Every now and then you got to take a little drive to Myrtle Beach, you know? It's not that far of a drive, you know what I mean? You can even take a drive to Tennessee, you know what I mean? Learn your state, you know what I mean? Vacate within before you vacate out, you know what I mean? Vacate within before you vacate out. Yo, Island Trucker, I'm glad you brought that up, man. I heard about that, and that's probably one of the only things that I didn't do in Florida is go to the springs. I really want to check out the springs, man. You know, I really want to check out the springs in Florida. You know, because I used to pick up water in Ocala, up in I forgot the name of the place. Like, not Ocala, but up there in Zephyr Hills, close to Zephyr Hills somewhere, right? And I heard they got these springs, man, that's so like nice. You know, I definitely gotta check that out, man. Yeah, man, you guys explore your city. Oh, you tried Florida? I ain't gonna lie to you, DeMarcus. I love Louisiana, man. Like, when I was on operator, because I love crawfish, right? So, when I was on operator, somebody told me about this spot, right? They told me, I forgot what city I was in, right? But all I know is I'm I-10, I come out of Texas, and I'm riding, right? And I forgot what city. I know I passed Lake Charles, and before I go over the big bridge, I turn right. I go down to like this little it's not a truck stop, but it got truck parking. And man, there's this place over there that sells some crawfish. You get like a big bag of crawfish for like $5. Man, I used to eat crawfish until I was weak. You know? I forgot the name of the city though, man. Forgot the name of the city. But I like it there in Texas. You know, I like South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina. I've been up in the hills in North Carolina. Like, a lot of people think that North Carolina is just flat. North Carolina has some nice, cool hills, man. I've been all the way up in some hills, man, to pick up some corn in North Carolina. It was so cool and nice up there, man. The houses were big and beautiful. Like, that's a nice place to live, man, if you feel in the cold like that. Because North Carolina does get cold also, you know. Like South Carolina is nice to live. You got to know where to live, though. You know what I mean? There's a lot of beautiful places out there, man. You know, we got to enjoy this earth, you know. Got to enjoy Mother Earth, y'all. Definitely got to enjoy Mother Earth. You know what I mean? But yo, it's that time, my dinner time. You know, I got work in the morning, so about to go in here, go enjoy my steak. So make sure y'all take it easy out there, man. If you're on the road running right now, you know what I mean? Take it easy. You know what I mean? Make sure you stop, get you a nice little dinner. You know what I mean? And rest up, man. Don't try to push it too hard. Cause I know, like, truckers on the road right now, they're trying to push it to the limit. But you know, you gotta take care of yourself. Take care of your health. You know, if your body ain't right, you're not gonna be right. So if you need to shut down, just shut down, man. You know, like when I was over the road, this is time of day this is time where I used to shut down anyway. I used to try to do most of my running in the day because I wanted my life to be as normal as possible. You know what I'm saying? So I used to shut down about this time, and this time you can get good parking in the truck stops anyway. You know what I mean? But get good parking in the truck stop. But if you know you are going to like, if you knew the shipper that the receiver that you were going to, then you could like probably go there and shut down there. You feel me? Vinton, Louisiana. I think that's it, bro. I think that's it. You know what I mean? I think that's it. But yo, I think, hey, but that's it though, man. I think that's it. You hit it on the head, man. But yo, y'all be easy out there, man. Anything y'all do, just try to do it in a positive way, man. And you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for helping me grow this channel. You know what I mean? And y'all stay safe out there.